Oh my god, that's for YouTube. That's for YouTube, ain't it?
Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy JpBeast back at it again with another fresh YouTube tutorial. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make this Mario coin like effect type thing. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so first of all, for this effect, you're going to need the VFX and the SFX. It's basically just a Mario gold coin, like that. Oh, what the heck? Okay. You're also gonna need the sound effect, which is just like a Mario sound effect, like that. Okay, and then so I already added velocity and the purple glow from a tutorial that I just made. It's on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see how I made this, you can go check it out. Okay, so to put in the coin, you're gonna want to go to before you hit the shot, and you're gonna want to slow it down where like you can see the person's head or the body wherever you're gonna shoot, and you're gonna go before and we're gonna add in some keyframing. So I'm gonna go to animation, customize, and I'm gonna add in a keyframe right here, and then right about there in the middle of the clip I'm gonna change the scale to about 125 and -5 or +5. I think +5 will look better. To 135, see how that looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you just want to center it on, so like right there. And now you can also add it in right here. For this one, I might get rid of the up and down for now because I really can't see anything. And I'm going to copy the numbers into here, so 135, -64, rotate 5 degrees. I'm going to add in a keyframe right here, and then I'm gonna revert it back over here. Alright, now I'm gonna add in the black and white effect, the willow. I'm gonna put that, what the heck? What is happening to my Filmora today? Okay, I'm gonna drag in my willow right there. I'll add it right there. And then I'm also gonna get my comic book effect and add it into these two, like so. And now I'm going to add a dissolve in between these two. Just not too big. I'm going to keep it smaller for the second one. But now I'm going to change the opacity and the alpha of it. So the willow for this one, I'm going to keep it at about 60. And for the comic book, it should all be 14. The speed should be 100. The alpha should be about 50. But if you don't like that, if you think like the alpha is way too much, you can also change the alpha back down. But I think the alpha is okay. And then right here, I'm gonna change this to 25. And this was, yeah, about 60. So 25, and then I'm gonna keep this the same. Speed 100, alpha 50. I'll keep the alpha 25, so it like fades in. So this is what we got now. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in the black like cinematic bars. Up next, I'm gonna add in the cinematic bars. So I'm gonna go into this tool right here. It's like a crop tool, pan and zoom, and select the end. And I'm gonna change this to custom ratio, and I'm gonna drag these two to the side all the way. And now, as you can see, I'm working with the stretch clip. I'm not working with like a normal clip, but if you had a normal clip, which is just 1920, the ratio that you want is 1920 by 882, so 882. If I convert it into my clip, I'm gonna get about 803, so I'm gonna change that to 803. And now that I got 803, I'm just gonna line it up with the middle. And now I'm gonna drag in my effect, which is the cinema bars, right there, and I'm gonna make it cut out when I get the kill. So I get the kill like right there, double click it, and I'm gonna change this to -0.22. I'm just gonna make it like fade out right here. So I'm gonna clip it right there, double click it, not double click it, hit the crop and zoom, and basically do the same thing but do it with the not the end, the start. Okay, so now that's done, this is what your effect's gonna be looking like.
Oh my god, that's for YouTube.
Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. And now I'm gonna add in the Mario effect itself. So I'm gonna go to my media and get the gold coin. I'm gonna drag it into the right a little bit. I'm gonna change the speed up to like, I think maybe ×3. I'll see how that looks. See if it looks a little too fast. Alright, that looks perfect because we're gonna slow down in the middle. So now that I got it like right about there, I'm gonna drag it in. Alright, this might be a little confusing, but you just gotta stay with me. I'm gonna move these because I need a little bit of space. And I want it to like speed up when it comes in. So right here, I want it to speed up. So it comes in right there, and I'm gonna clip it right there. I'm gonna clip it there, and I'm gonna change it back to normal speed. And then I'm gonna clip it right here to where like it's in the middle. Clip it there and change this back to custom speed and change it back to 3. So now this way. And then I'm gonna clip it back down to where the clip hits, which is like right there. And I'm gonna drag these back as well. And now you got it. So the coin is going fast, then slow, then fast. And also, before you clip it up, I forgot to mention, you gotta chroma key it. So just hit chroma key, select this ink drop, select that. Same thing with this and this one. And now I'm going to add in some keyframing so it doesn't just like pop out of nowhere. I'm going to go into my animation, customize, and I'm going to find like where I need to put it. So if I look in right here, I want it to stay right on top of her head. So first of all, I'm gonna go to video, transform, and I'm gonna scale it down to like 75. That's good. And I might drag this up top of the cinema because I think it would look cleaner. Okay, so now that I got like the 75%, I'm gonna add the scale to every single one of them, like so. Now I'm gonna add a keyframe right here for animation. And I'm gonna change the scale to 0%, and then over here it's gonna be 100%, like that. That way it just comes out of like thin air, kind of. It just looks like that. And I want it to be on top of the character's head. So over here, I'm gonna look where like the character's head is at. So right about there. And now that I see where that's at, I'm gonna copy these. So about 110, so 11 and 110, so 11 and 110 copied into that one. Okay, so now that he did that, I'm gonna make it so it's like kind of motion tracking the character. So right here, I want it to be right there, I want it to be about right there. And now I'm gonna copy these, so 10 and 127, 10, 127, and then as you can see, I hit the clip right there. So like I actually hit the shot. So I'm gonna just make it so it like goes like straight into your guys' face like that. I'm gonna change that to be right there. Okay, so now if I render the preview, this is what it's gonna be looking like. Alright, so that looks pretty solid. And now the only thing I'm gonna add is just narrow effect. I think these look amazing for like the little coin effect that I do. So I'm gonna drag this up because I don't want my coin to get narrowed. I'm gonna search up narrow. Alright, then I'm gonna add it in about right there. Drag it out. So when I hit the clip right there, it's fully intact. And I want the percentage to be 50 at the end. So like that. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to see how many clips I have. So I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to see how many times I had to clip it. So every 3 frames I'm going to clip it. 1, 2, 3. Clip it. 1, 2, 3. Clip it. 2. Alright, I'm going to do that for every single one except for the last one, and for the last one I'm going to keep it at the percentage to be 50. And now I'm going to look how many clips I got. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go increasing by 5. So I'm going to start at 0. and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then 50. So this is now what our clip's gonna be looking like. And now the finishing sound effect, which is just the Mario coin. So I want the coin to like make the noise when it comes in. So I'm gonna drag it in and I'm gonna clip it to where it like goes, like starts sounding. And I want it to show up right about there. So let's see how that looks. That's a little too early and it's really loud, so I'm gonna drag it down. Okay, and now that you got that, I'm just gonna add in a little bit of sound effects. So I'm gonna go to my sound effect pack and I'm gonna search up my build up. I like this little ring build up. I think it looks, sounds really good. So I'm gonna clip it to where the ring starts. I don't think it starts from this far. Okay. Right about there. And now that I synced up the ring, I'm gonna add in my shield break. And these sound effects will be linked in the description below, so if you need them, just go get them. And then I'm also gonna add in my main swoosh. Okay. And then like that, our clip is basically done. And I'm gonna unhide the up and down. I'm probably going to make it a little shorter from the beginning, not that much. I'm gonna render it real quick, and this is how our clip is gonna be looking like.
In a minute. Oh my god, that's for YouTube. That's for YouTube, man.
Okay, so that was it for this tutorial. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like and tell me what you want to see next. And like always, I'll catch you in another video. Peace.